Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and we're here again for the Dallas Wings with no Paige. She was out with illness tonight. I mean, obviously, you want to get well, but it is very rough to watch this team without her. I thought the last couple games were worse, but this one was a special one. Multiple starters in the single digits for double digits of time. I don't really know what they were doing. It does feel like they feed all of their stuff to one player, and she played 40 minutes. I mean, she did great. 26 points, 6 for 20 on the field, 6 for 11 at three. So like she definitely was taking the shots, trying to make something happen. But Dallas versus Minnesota, you need a lot more to beat Minnesota. Minnesota's obviously 9-0. Dallas now goes 0-5, 1-9 on the season. They lost by a whopping, what is that? Man, my brain is not mathing right now. 16 points. So I mean, honestly, it's somewhat respectable when they just absolutely got blown out in the fourth. Like, this wasn't like the worst game until the fourth quarter. Like, they took a slow start. They were down by 10 in the first. They got a little bit closer in the second half. Third quarter was pretty decent, and they entered the fourth quarter like not that far back, but then they got outscored 24-9 in the fourth quarter, which is pretty much the differential for the whole thing. I mean, hitting anything else, like just if they wouldn't have just hit some shots, they could have actually probably been in there. Obviously, I don't think they would have won either way. I think they really didn't have the momentum, but that is a very rough way to just go 24-9 in the fourth quarter. Everything just kind of fell off. I couldn't even tell you what we were looking at with a lot of the play out there. It was just I've never seen a team clearly just be missing one piece, and like that one piece is the glue. Like I kept thinking, I'm like, well, maybe Paige's ball handling is just there, and maybe you know they don't actually need it. It's just because Paige is point guard and she's good at what she does and all that. But no, this was the exact thing. These last four games that have been just absolute brutal. They've been brutalized out there on some of these plays. All the starters, again, negative differential. Pretty much everybody on the bench, negative differential. Um, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, the starter was 0 points, and like I said, Farid was single digit points. Um, that's kind of rough. Like, I'm not like trying to be shitting on the team. Obviously, this team only won 9 games last year, or 8 games did they win? I honestly don't know if this team didn't have Paige and that she wasn't eventually coming back, that they would win 8 games with this team. It's kind of rough to see, but hopefully the next game she'll be back. Obviously, I kept seeing she was probable, and I was like, okay, well that's not too bad. But maybe she has the same illness I'm having because I'm been struggling for weeks with a cough, and maybe she's been having to deal with that too. So, um, yeah, I don't know. I really wish there was something I could say positive about this game. This one was kind of more rough than the other ones. All of the games kind of felt like there was a shot. Like, let's just kind of throw it back to the start of the season. So they start 0-4, but some of those games, they lost by single digit points on a lot of them, except for the very first game. They lost by 15 in the first game. Made sense. It was Paige Bueckers coming back first game. But after that, it was 8 points, 4 points, 8 points. So, like, those are all winnable games. Then they beat Connecticut by 22, which was fantastic. Then they lose by 5, then 9 or 11. Like, like all of these games were pretty good. And then you go with Paige being gone the very first game. They lose by 11 to Chicago. Not great. They lose then by 6. Again, 11-6, that is Paige's basically different. Like, that would have been the difference. Last game, Los Angeles wasn't that close, and this game wasn't that close. We play Phoenix Wednesday. We play Vegas, and then Golden State after that. But I don't know what to say. I mean, Phoenix definitely has to be the game that we rebound, and Paige needs, obviously, if Paige is coming back. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that she's doing okay. Obviously, I'm just a random person covering it, but watching it, you hope and you pray, and when you're covering it, you're just kind of hoping that some different stuff will happen. But obviously, these games have been a little bit more rough than other games, so I guess we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that she'll be back. But yeah, if you guys like this WNBA content, we've been covering the season so far. We are 10 games in. We are getting there. We're what, 4 for the way there. Obviously, these last 4 games have been a little bit more painful because they're not really on the subject matter that we were talking about, but they've still been fun. I've been watching them. I know I've watched all the games. I mean, watching them, even in the struggle, they've had some fun moments and stuff. I mean, I'm a little bit more hard on them right now because I just really, really didn't expect the team to just really be like that one piece away from really being competitive, and it really does feel that way. So I guess that's cool for Paige, right? Like you should feel good about yourself, but I guess we'll see how the rest of the season goes. And yeah, if you guys like this type of content, I have every game that we're going to be covering here, and I also cover wrestling content on this. So if you like that type of stuff, then you found a nice home here. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.